Still think the Loch Ness is safe? Bigfoot report locations. Bigfoot's swimming. Maybe he's on a boat somewhere. I normally don't pick up hitchhikers, but this guy's an exception. Europeans with cryptids. What a whimsical creature. Let's invite them in for tea.
Oh, thank you. We love some tea. Let us celebrate.
Americans, this is the last forest you're haunting, you son of a... Happiness is a cabin on 800 acres, 3 lakes, 2 mountains, a forest, and no neighbors. Online content manager, Wendigo B&B. At least we have Thanksgiving to look forward to. Thanksgiving. The turkeys are fed up of being ended. They're coming for you, Americans. Why aren't there any games that explore the theme of cosmic horror? Body horror vampire? Hey there, neighbor. Why did Bigfoot hunters try to lure him with a mating call? Do they have a game plan for if Sasquatch comes barreling towards them out of the woods, full tilt with a raging peepee? What do you think the point of finding Bigfoot is? Yeah, obviously to reproduce. There are tons of mushrooms in the woods. You should go look for them. You know, I do like mushrooms. How did that horror learn to type? What the hell do you see in this picture for reals? Anybody? I see Mothman, or a fallen angel. New cryptid dropped, the 5G horse. A horse made of 5G energy has been appearing on our lawn and staring at our home. Milkwalker says, be safe. Be sure you know your full name, the address where you live, the city you live in, your home telephone number. I mean, we have some weird stuff too, but everything in America wants to kill you. I don't understand cryptocurrency, but I would definitely be interested in cryptid currency. This would be so cool. Scotland would have the Loch Ness Monster. What would the UK have? Mothman, please do the deed with me. I'm so in the mood. Cryptid noises. Cursed height, 4'11 to 5'4. Gremlin, 5'5 to 5'7. Fiend, 5'8, 6 foot. Cryptid, 6'3. Eldritch horror, 6'3 plus. All-knowing deity. Why are you dressed like that? Like what? Lighthouse on Lake Michigan after an ice storm. So Lake Michigan has a lighthouse, eldritch, cryptid, horror monster. Nice. With humans in isolation, wildlife returns to normal in Scotland. Us while camping, that thing I saw in the corner of my eye. I don't need any more friend because I have one very big friend. Here he is. Either my trail camera glitched out or I've seen something I wasn't supposed to see. Name your cats after cryptids so you can say things like, Mothman got hair all over my favorite sweater again. Or, the way Bigfoot comes running after me when I open a can of tuna is really funny. The Jersey Devil keeps putting his butt in my face. Pegasus, but built like a pterosaur. Really messed up back. Bro, I hate living in Connecticut. Me on my way. It's too big for Slender Man. Today's lesser known cryptid is Soup Goose. This is definitely the worst render I've made. What paranormal cryptid entities do you believe in? Like the video and subscribe if you believe in hoop snakes. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside. An old tree stump with grouse growing over it. Faroe Islands. Are you stupid? That's a unicorn. Oh, what? I have to draw this. I love this unicorn. Ah, yes, my favorite genre of sculptures. Hey, you know what would be extremely messed up to see in the woods at night? Today I learned that when a domestic pig gets out into the wild, it will revert back to a wild state in a matter of months, growing tusks, a hairy coat, and becoming more aggressive. Disappears into the wild and reverts into a great ape. We should test that theory. Are you saying humans are domesticated apes? Are we not? Bigfoot is just a man who made a choice. How did you hear about us? A monster newspaper other. Hey, Wendigo is hiring. Thank you. I can take on 5 guys at once. Not in a fight though. I just found out that the Korean Baseball League's championship trophy is a giant sword. Every other sports league on the planet needs to get their stuff together. They could give away some really cool things. My body is less of a temple and more of a rotting 19th century mansion, rumored to be haunted by several wicked and vengeful spirits. All girls are the same. The fog is coming. What? Regardless of if he's real or not. Can we please just talk about how much Bigfoot sucks? Like, what has he done with his life? He's kept the woods in check, you know? It's kind of like the Lorax. Sea monsters. This is why I have trust issues. This is terrifying. This is why the open sea is terrifying. I mean, we have no idea what kind of stuff is down there. There could be a bloody civilization in there for all we know. How is that not scary? Have you guys seen the Mothman statue in West? Wait, they have a statue of him! Why is his butt so detailed? Why are you credit carding him? Also, speaking of Jakub Rosaliski, this painting of his is my favorite. Like, yes, girl, snitch on the night and get him. That one of a girl looking longingly at a naked witch flying by. And the one of a babushka yelling at a devil also rule though. I hate Alaska, bro. Unicorns were real and ugly as hell. She is beautiful. Go away. Concept. A baby Yaga hut, but it's a Waffle House. This is the bizarrely specific meme humor I've been waiting for. Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil Armstrong backwards is Gnorts Mr. Alien. What mean Gnorts? It's strong backwards. It means the alien is very powerful. Hi, I live in Richmond and I love my city so much. This morning, 60 people people woke up to find old television sets just sitting on their porches or lawns. Even better, those with security cameras recorded the persons responsible, and they cannot be identified because they were wearing a jumpsuit and a TV on their head. The new local cryptid. I have some opinions about D&D werewolves. Two fair men lie in water warm and slow. As brothers are they joined heart to heart, but Cupid hath not struck them with his bow, lest that be thought. They sit 5 feet apart. Screw you. Brain, seize Clifford. Is he a cryptid or a kaiju? Shut up. Think he's both. Hey, give birds antlers. But what if they get stuck in the trees? Alright, but what if they could also use it as camouflage and blend in with the tree? What if they landed on each other's antlers? Stack 'em. I keep presenting you with cursed concepts, and you keep drawing them in friendly, pleasant ways. This is blasphemy. Peace and love on planet Earth. Or else. Barney only he's just a regular T-Rex who doesn't know why he's been left in charge of young mammals, or where their parents are, but he's a total dad, so he's gonna do it. Tips on your first transformation. Remove all jewelry. I know this won't happen to me, so why is it making me uncomfortable? How will other werewolves know I'm married? A good werewolf is prepared. My husband made me lunch. Time to go hunting. It reeks of sulfur. Weeps. Everyone is trying to find me. I'm still trying to find myself. Don't even talk to me until I get married by the Mothman. Coming soon, you can get married by the Mothman. When you're spiritual and you've had one too many beers on that weekend camping trip. We are officially dealing with a Sasquatch. Nobody. The Fresno Nightcrawler. Hey, look, my non-binary friends showed up. First day at work, wish me luck. Oh man, this is gonna be the last post you ever make. Behold, the horror beyond your comprehension. I don't know what I'm looking at. Why aren't you trembling with fear? Huge fan of whatever this is. Pretty girls and their monster boyfriends. Lose the shirt, woman, or I'll chew it off you. Moth behavior. When my man is a goat. Half goat, half man. Maybe full goat. If I was half goat, I still wouldn't want to eat a shirt. Everyone says it's easy peasy lemon squeezy until it's hardy lardy lemon tardy. Bigfoot riding the Loch Ness monster. Your argument is invalid. Haters will say this is photoshopped. Yeah, UFOs are real, guys. I've seen one. Does your dog bite? No, he just curses your soul in the ancient cryptid tongue. Cryptid club. I do enjoy the holidays, but not as much as Mothman. No, not as much as him. Lied. To such Kanoko real. To such Kanoko real? I guess. Guys, I just had an idea. A skeleton that has a pet frog he keeps in his ribcage. They're friends. Fun fact, I have no idea how to draw skeletons. No idea how to draw skeletons, but you drew such an amazing drawing. I hate people like you. I hate people like you. Nah, this is really good. Asking my extended family to name their top 5 cryptids and getting annoyed when they ask me what a cryptid is. Why do you guys abduct so many cows anyway? Our leader Thorpe really likes them, finds them cute. That's it. Yep. Barb. Oh lordy coming. Oh look, there's my bus. It's the bus for cryptids and weirdos. Get in. People ask where's Bigfoot, but no one asks how's Bigfoot. Yeti never complains. Yeti or Bigfoot? Me and the girls out on the town. I'm the girl on the right sitting down. My feet hurt and my shoes are uncomfortable. It's Fat Fricking Friday. This is one chunky day. Very cute though. The things I would imagine running alongside the car when I was little. This is gorgeous and I need a pack of them so we could run through the woods together hunting. I hate LA, bro. A huge spider. You think it's stepping on buildings or it's stepping around the buildings to not break them? Do you think people are ready to initiate contact with us? Yes, let's look at their interests. The entire Shrek movie as a GIF. Looks like they've surpassed us a long time ago. Do you guys ever wonder why every culture in the world has myths of a terrifying, inhumanely tall plus thin plus pale monster with empty or glowing eye sockets? Even though no such creature is confirmed to have ever existed, and for most of history, there was never no way to globally disseminate images. They're called the British, having a beer with the unimaginable horrors. What the hell? They were toys and now they're shoes. One day I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly. Several poor life decisions later, I drew you a couple reverse senators. Oh no. I'm 100% convinced that every time a sock goes missing in the dryer, it comes back as an empty Tupperware lid. This is the first logical explanation I've heard for this phenomenon. That's a very specific fey creature at work there. Socks, wouldn't they want to take something a bit more, risque? Pants maybe? I swear if this monster has a foot fetish. Scottish Slenderman. Collect my tea and crumpets. This octopus blanket idea looks so so cozy. I want one. How long would this take to knit? Maybe a year? It's always some new BS every day. Greg the Sorcerer. The last wizard in the world. Medusa. But instead of snakes, her hair is made of these guys. My dream woman. What the hell could this thing be? It's a wind turbine monster. Oklahoma lawmaker proposes bill to establish Bigfoot hunting season. Look, it's Bigfoot. Where? Ah, he's gone. He said you should keep wasting your life though. Do you guys believe in Bigfoot? I want to believe in Bigfoot, so I do. Literally every Bigfoot show. I'm gonna call Sasquatch and see if I get a response. Rate my new house. Ignore my neighbor. It's a nice house, but the location's crap since it's next to your horrible neighbor. Angels be like, be not afraid. What's your favorite cryptid? Probably the Loch Ness Monster or Yeti or Bigfoot. Those three. It's so unfair that I don't get to see where evolution will go in 50 million years. Preserving you in amber. You will, queen. Ooh, I'm so excited. Sign I found in the woods that depicts a man jumping over some scary looking hands. Wild boars can feed people for a very long time. I believe this one was 1800 pounds. Largest piggy ever was 1,984. I now know why boars were so dangerous in the Dark Ages. Richard III, I take back all the trash I talked about your house crust. Good God, that's terrifying. Also, don't let the size fool you. They can run as fast, if not faster than your average dog. Why are they so quick and so fat and so big and so heavy and so ugly? Bigfoot sightings versus people who own fursuits. Macabre statues to keep me company outside my new office. Congrats on the job. I didn't know hell was even hiring. I found this in the woods. Way too cursed I didn't even try. I would see if I fit myself in there. Know the difference. It could save your night. Nightcrawler versus a night walker. And what's the bad one again? Nightcrawler, right? Because crawling seems more ominous. So I just bought an already messed up looking Garfield toy. But then it showed up vacuum sealed and oh my. Do you support this young man in his passion? I'm sorry, but he needs to learn a trade skill and stop being idealistic fool. No, he can succeed. I believe in him. He can do it. A few days ago, I woke up thinking, snails are cute, but what if they had legs? So I made this and I was like, oh yeah, such a funny animal. And then a second image popped up in my head. What if they acted like dogs? Yeah, happy puppy snail. Do you ever make eye contact with a creature of another species for a little too long and realize? Imagine a doctor driving by an apple orchard and hissing aggressively at it like a vampire. An apple farmer and a garlic farmer team up to fight their mutual nemesis, a vampire doctor, Dr. Acula. Because even though I thought it looked like a gnarled old witch, ready to hex you into oblivion, it's actually just a weird knobbly wooden log. That's right, it's magical. I have great news for OP about mammalian anatomy. Gallius, you are correct, but OP, you're valid. I got you, baby. Yes! If ants were bigger, it'd be horrifying. Imagine being this bird. Imagine finding out this is what you were called. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. This image annoys me. Why is he photosynthesizing at the bottom of the ocean? Is he stupid? Early 20th century crow pool toy. This looks like something that would start talking to you at either the worst or best possible time. He looks friendly. Have you ever thought of a Chinese dragon combined with a dachshund or a ferret? You mean like a little wiener dog dragon? Ooh, man. Do you have the lamps, brother? No, but I have Orbeez. You want to try one? Tastes pretty good. They're flavored. In Japanese folklore, the Bito-Bito-san is a formless specter that follows you around at night. Its wooden sandals make a beto sound behind you. If you step to the side of the road and say, after you, Beto-Beto-san, it will live. A caveman encased in ice has appeared in a Minneapolis park. Am I glad that he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and that we're frozen out here and that we're in there and I just remembered we're out here? What I want to know is where's the caveman? Huge giveaway, massive prizes. I think they're filming a Mr. Beast video in there. Okay, skeletons have xylophones, demons have fiddles, ghosts have theremins, and vampires have pipe organs. But what of the humble werewolf? What instrument does she get for her very own? Werewolves are vocalists. What instrument could rival her beautiful howl? The triangle. Pookie, why am I scared of whales? Because they're huge. Just as an example, this is how big they are compared to a typical US school bus. Holy crap, this whale hasn't stopped eating. How to make most mythical creatures spicy as hell. Step 1. Replace the human parts with monkey. Charles Frieger photographed and traveled through 19 countries to collect this stunning collection of photos of European pagan rituals surviving to this day. I know I've made cryptids before, but I don't think they compare to the emotion that an image of two borzois staring at you in front of a Staples at night conveys. The gentle alien needs some school supplies. It's always Bigfoot this and alien that, but what about deer man? It's like I don't even exist. Yeah, because you've got man in your name. I don't care if you're half man, half deer. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside. Out of the rustling corn, you see a human looking hand emerge. You know deep down it is not human. A bunch of city slickers that has not not corn. This was an in-class art project, a drawing made of words. This is how I imagine the angels. Someone put Mothman in their window, and now there's a crowd of people outside the dorm staring at him, chanting, Mothman. I love college. I know unicorns are usually silver or lavender, with those skinny horse legs built for running, but I'd like to see more unicorns with natural coloration built like tanks like these beasts. Silent Hill Zone Act 1. Try speeding through this. You can't outrun your past, Sonic. The Wendigo. You're being hunted, not haunted. Keep your torch lit and don't go near the woods. I want a dragon that breathes bullets instead of fire. Like, no explanation, no other visual cues that it's anything but a normal dragon, but it just opens its mouth and out some lead. When we tried to befriend cats, we mimicked their meows and tried to get down on the ground to their level to gently coax them to interact with us. That horrifying entity mimicking human noises at us maybe just thinks we're cool and wants to pet us. But I don't want to be pet. My cat does. You guys should learn about the Goetic demons. Like, for example, this is Prince Stolas. He is a long-legged owl demon who teaches knowledge about astronomy and herbs to anyone who conjures him. What's not cool about an owl demon? They'll never find the body is a boring threat in that they'll never stop finding the body. They'll be recovering pieces of you for at least 3 months. You will be alive for at least 2 of them. That's terrifying. What body part could you do this to? 2 months, finding body, fingernails? Come over, Bigfoot. I can't. I have a shaky lower ret. You guys heard nothing. I gotta start recording my videos on a different piece of software because, like, these errors are getting out of hand. Did you know that 1 in 3 people are ugly? Must be 1 in 4. My brother in Christ, you're literally a Chupacabra. I gotta look this up if I'm doing a video like this. Chupacabra. I've literally got a pronunciation on my other monitor. Hold on. Chupacabra. Oh my god. This is bad. Chupacabra. There we go. God, I'm cooked. Why, yes, I am a simp. Super into Mothman. I didn't realize how many people loved Mothman. Did Mothman come from the meme about moths being attracted to lights? Because that's where I think it's from. I'm probably wrong though. Tell me the truth. I'm ready to hear it. Plesiosaurs' necks were likely not very flexible, and they couldn't hold their head over the water like the Loch Ness Monster. Perfect. It means the monster's real. Can't be that dinosaur. Patterson admitted the Bigfoot footage was a hoax on his deathbed. Source. I don't care. I'm believing in Bigfoot. I don't care. The thing is, yeah, maybe Mothman is the harbinger of doom, but it's important to remember what that word means, because he's not the one actually bringing or causing harm. You know, he's just trying to, like, warn people of an impending event. I think not scare them, even though, yeah, he made some folks' eyes swell shut after seeing him. PSA. Theropod. Therapod. Know the difference. Theropod basic extra high back. Hey, come over. I can't. I have a very low resolution shaky camera to record. Bigfoot. Who would win? A huge and mysterious moth creature that has possible supernatural powers and is an omen of death. A porch light. You can't take the moth out of Mothman. I had a dream last night that Mothman was getting sued by the state of West Virginia for accidentally breaking light posts, and he hired me as his lawyer, and in court I was like, now my client is a giant moth, so you can't blame him for loving lights. And halfway through my speech, I turned to address Mothman, and so he was bumping into the courtroom lights and they broke and caused a power outage. In the Welsh Christmas tradition of Mary Lloyd, a horse skull visits your home singing rhymes outside of your door. That's not even the best part. The person inside needs to sing back with excuses why Lloyd can't come in. Why Lloyd can't, I don't even know how that's said. It goes back and forth until one gives up. If the person in the house can't respond, they let the thing in and it gets to raid your pantry and drink all of your beer. There's no proof that Bigfoot exists. There's no proof that he doesn't exist. Yeah, but you usually have to prove something if it does exist. Imagine I just said, let's say for random, I am flying in space right now. I'm in a spaceship. Okay, this is so stupid. This is a meme. You're being hunted in the woods at night by an unknown cryptid. Choose your loadout. Yeah, I'm going with B. I say this because I can sacrifice a few of them and get over. I think D would be great as well. A's overrated. Seems good, but if you actually take a look at the stuff, D. Wait, actually Cryptid. That means it's got to be like something spiritual. Maybe the priests will come in handy. The dude on the right, I'm not that whole. Soon, very, very soon. I love when paleontologists hint at a paper dropping, like the trailer's dropping tomorrow. If angels are terrifying. Monos trees. Oh my, I'm stretching, hold on. I am beating the AI allegations. If angels are terrifying, monasteries that tell you, be not afraid, are demons adorable harmless creatures that demand to be feared? Looking up Scottish mythological creatures, and Welver, a werewolf in Shetland that is said to have the body of a man with a wolf's head. It was reported to have left fish on the windowsills of poor families. That's the nicest werewolf legend I've ever heard. Now I wish I could draw because I would love to draw this. Aye, that should do, yeah?